everyone, this is Paddlepause Gaming, right back at ya with another Genshin Impact video. Please subscribe, like, comment, hit that notification bell for my streams. If you want to check out my content out on my YouTube channel, you're more than welcome to. Pass the words to your friends to subscribe to my channel as well to get me up to 1,000 subs. I would greatly appreciate that. And now let's get into it for today. What quest to do for today? Whispers of the Crane and the White. Let me see if this is up yet. Okay, so let's... Can I, like... How many more days? 7 days, 2 hours, 12 minutes. So all those walk in 12 hours. Those ones in 2 days. Okay, so I guess I won't be working on that. I might as well do this then. Hello, whoever's watching. I'm Paddlepause Gaming. Nice to meet you.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Ororon speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Ororon really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kaniche say that she's a big name in that land? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Ororon? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place. Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand. Huh? How about now?
What do you see? Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Ororon. Good luck, you two.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you, really!
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh? Was that St. Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Ororon was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him, fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
Know of any new orchestral pieces? I like to swap out the background music in the kitchen once in a while. It's a great way to find new inspiration.
Okay.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Ororon wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Given there are two signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later. Ororon, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes! Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seatlawi left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing! Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell. And it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something?
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I am left.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Yep. I pretty much do 1 or 2 streams per day, so different games though. Trying to farm my primo gems for Rod and Shogun for both of my accounts, but I'm farming primo gems on this account to get her, and if I can get the funds, I'll try to pull her for my main account.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you.
Yes.
I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears
my
that
boy
perk up as soon as
Auroron.
it senses
Yes.
danger in their environment.
I have
your
him on my
combat proficiency
both
would not have been
accounts
able
here.
to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Ororon, the one you've been searching for.
He is so handsome. I want to cosplay him so bad.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Polly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
Hello, Penny.
A
Welcome.
seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now. Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Ororon is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes. Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Ororon. So
This
he
is
really
what I
was
don't
taken
like
by the
about
Fatui.
Asians on here. Like, it says they became a follower, but when you look at their names, they literally don't follow you. They just follow and then unfollow, which is not very nice, but it happened.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
I'll protect us.
Feel the beat! Adaptive frosting!
Isn't time for a break?
Let the show begin. Let's dance. Come on, we can do it.
Prepare
Show no fear.
Well,
No slacking off.
Off to the freezer. Boost on the loose.
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go!
Not breaking a sweat. It isn't time. Break it. Let's end this quickly.
oh, get away from me.
This should be fun. No slacking off.
Take this.
My duty.
This is
Oh,
not.
come on, bruh.
Let's dance.
End this quickly.
Feel the beat.
Let's end this quickly.
Get away.
A little loose boost. The pinnacle of excellence. Off to the freezer.
Go, let the show begin.
Off to the freezer. Shrug till I'm dead. Feel the beat. Boost on the loose.
This isn't good.
Oh my gosh, bruh. Hi, Jeremy. Okay.
A dash of frosting.
I see through you.
Power core.
Killjoy. We've only just begun. You can't run.
A little loose boost.
Killjoy. We've only just begun.
Power technique.
You can't run. Well, looks like I went too far.
Off to the freezer. The pinnacle of excellence. Power core. Lightning strike.
Let's dance.
Amp it up. A dash of frosting.
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Leave, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone
Oh,
actually call her
welcome,
Granny.
Niwa-chan?
And greetings
How
to
do
you
you
too.
pronounce your name?
Their Granny.
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorn vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why were you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just, Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to. Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you,
Oh,
did
sure,
they?
hi.
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
How's your day going,
Okay,
brother?
now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes,
So why did you do it?
because they said they would need my help from there on out.
You
They
still
also
there?
said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? And not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I guess you.
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you gotta remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes, I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
Guess there's no chest here. Left if you're still here. I got 2 votes for Persona games that are 50-50 at the moment. Someone voted for Persona 4 Golden and the other one voted for Persona 3 Portable. For me to try out, so I have to wait to see like which game like comes as 100% on my YouTube post there. Just try.
I see. So Ororon came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Citlali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Ororon was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Citlali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Ororon, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Ororon is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Ororon. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, Mother Granny.
we're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it, Traveler? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Ororon, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes. Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, You may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses.
Oh, guys, I forgot to mention, I have Twitch, so
My
if you
fear is that given the
wanna
enormity
follow
of the
me on
decision,
Twitch and hop
she
on
will be
over
reluctant
there,
to
the name
confront the
is
dire
Paddle
reality
Pause
we
Gaming,
face
just like
until
my
it is too late.
YouTube
There will
channel.
be no time left
So I
to
would greatly
execute the
appreciate it
backup
if you
plan,
followed me on Twitch
and
as
all
well.
of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something? Bad news, chump. It's your granny.
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Ororon? Colluding with the Fatui? Really?
Hey, Anthro, how you doing, bruh?
Here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid
did
a
get
scolding
knuckle
just by
punched.
staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So, maybe just save the scolding
Asher,
for later,
hi.
okay?
How you doing, lovely?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler. Let's
Other
go.
than
We can discuss
what
this more
happened
back in
last
the
night,
city.
and I just
You
found
two
out
keep an eye on
that,
Auroron for me, okay?
what Caitlin was doing, she was seeking for. She did this for all attention. My ex Jessie told me of what she what she does this every few weeks just to look for attention and stuff. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I told Jesse, I'm like, I don't think I can be friends with someone that literally does that for attention. And she stressed me out to a point. Like, I was damaged, bruh. And she caused me trauma. But other than that, like, I couldn't barely eat anything today, but I'm alright. What am I doing here? Hello, Cookie, welcome.
In all my years,
What's going on?
I've never had a child cause me so much grief.
How come you're not doing so well?
Do you seriously not see what's at stake
like,
here?
I made a pork chop
You've
earlier.
got a head on your shoulders,
like,
Auroron.
Some of it, but then
Use
I
it.
just felt like really nauseous.
Why did
and I'm
you
like,
help
yeah,
the captain?
I gotta stop. I can't
And
eat
I
anymore.
want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me? Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe.
Why do they be so mean?
You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now.
Exactly?
Helpless
I never
and
heard of that
embarrassed.
before there, Asher.
But you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Made fun of my other friends for them being
Indeed,
so
you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while
Let me guess,
longer.
furry
Granny should be
haters?
done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves
you do?
instead of listening to me? You...
Sorry, Granny.
There you go.
Sorry,
Standing up for your rights
Granny.
there. I'm proud of you for that.
Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me.
Oh dear.
Well, if that's how you're going to treat me,
Like
you can stop
victimize
sending
themselves?
Eva
Oh.
over to my place to deliver your stupid
Oh my
vegetables.
goodness.
I don't need anything from you.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all.
She's the captain
There's
of the
nothing I can
football
say to
team.
get
oh my
through
God,
to you.
Why is it every time with like
Auroron,
captains of like cheerleader
if you're
teams
still
or
thinking
sports
about
teams,
that
like they like to
so-called
pick on
duty,
people?
Then please, just forget about it. The ley lines
Like
did not
me in
fall to this
junior
state
high,
because of you.
I got smashed in
And
the
we've
face
long
from
closed the book on that incident.
the cheerleader
Seems they've
captain.
started talking about some kind
She
of
was,
tribal history.
She
I'm not
was a
starting to get
very,
lost.
very nasty person.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
She's a favorite.
All I can say is I'm
no
sorry.
doubt. She's probably like the hottest girl in school or something. That's why people are simping on her.
Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere
usually
super
how
far
schools
away,
are
but
like.
isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry.
Bullies everywhere,
It's up
like
to all
I
of us
can't
to do
stand
everything
them.
we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! Ugh, what is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
Oh, wear over 5 layers of makeup. Oh my
What just
god,
happened?
that's too much
How
makeup
was
on
he
your
able
face.
to suddenly
though.
get so far away like that?
Ah, it's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Ugh, little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect
Joined the
Natlan,
running
then
team and
can't we
got
work
first
together?
place. Ooh, congratulations.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later.
Yep,
that
Neo
brat.
True. I agree.
Swear.
That was my Persona 5 Royal notification tone. I'm so sorry if it was loud there, Asher.
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
There must be like some way to turn the notifications down. System sound volume.
Even the most unassuming ingredients can produce astounding flavor. But unlocking that potential takes a keen sense of smell, a refined palate, and an open mind.
Notifications.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
All right, it's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks are on me.
Really? You're not gonna take her offer?
She's gonna be, streaming on YouTube here very soon to do, like, I think a couple hours stream, and then she'll join.
That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter
Even,
since Aurora
like,
ran
when I go to
away.
sleep, she does
She
another
seems to be
stream,
having a
and
hard
I'm like,
time.
do you
She's
realize
right.
you have to
We're
get up in the
seasoned
morning and, like,
adventurers,
get
so
your
we're
ass
more
up
than
early?
capable of paying our own bill.
But she's stubborn and can't
Hey,
sleep, so that's
come
why
on
she
now.
plays games to
You
help
won't even let me
herself
take you
wind
out for
down
some
before
food
she
and
goes to
drinks?
sleep.
I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
Sure, that's fine with us. But Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
So guys, this weekend, I am gonna test something on the OBS. So, I'm a VTuber on an app called Reality. So, I'm gonna try out my Reality avatar, to put on the bottom right corner of my screen. To test it through, OBS,
Know of
cause,
any new orchestral pieces? I
my
like to swap out
online
the
brother
background music in the
was
kitchen
telling me
once in
I
a
could do
while.
it on
It's a great way
OBS
to
for
find new inspiration.
PC and mobile, so I have to learn how to set that up. So this weekend you guys might see a preview of my VTuber avatar. So, but if I can find out a way how to like set up Reality on the PC without using like PC and mobile, just to use two devices for it, then I'll figure it out. Yes. Well, I'm gonna make a post on YouTube about it to show like the picture of the preview of like what my avatar looks like on Reality, so
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
hello, first timer. How you doing, lovely? I hope your day or night's going fantastic there.
I only sees one person there.
Huh? Oh, how could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss!
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so
I
you've
guess you're
heard of
dropping
us?
by permissions. That is perfectly
Of course
fine.
I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind.
Tonight there?
Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, aren't you, Chonka?
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to
I'm
see you
okay.
bring over some new friends. After all,
Just playing
any
some
friends of our
Genshin
regulars
Impact here,
are
as
sure
you
to
can
be
see
great
it on my
customers
screen.
too.
I'm playing it on YouTube right
All
now
right,
through
that's enough.
my PS4.
Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to
The
you
other
as well.
games I play is Persona
There's no
5
need to
Royal
keep
and
staring at
Tokyo
me.
Ghoul.
I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
Well then, you have my thanks.
See Lally? See Lally?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess. You want to test your skills against Granny Eatsley, don't ya?
Are you still with us, Seat Lally? You're kinda talking to no one.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the
Hello,
same
I am a
story.
cannonball. How you doing
You
tonight?
brats start it,
Or today, wherever
I
you're
finish
at.
it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of terrible monster among the shamans. I mean, come on. Monster? Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Granny Seat Lally, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him. That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right. You can always rely on old Granny.
Hello, Lulu. Thank you for your follow, lovely. Greatly appreciate it.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open? Oh, jeez.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the
There you go.
lingering
Followed you
smoke.
back.
Ah, she's meditating again.
Why didn't that number go
She
up?
does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this
Oh, let
another
me guess. I'm a
specialty of the
cannonball and
Masters
follow
of the
you.
Night Wing?
Well,
No, I'd
You're
say
gonna go
it's
bye-bye.
an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
Warning, warning. Red, red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh?
oh my god, Paimon.
Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in!
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear. I've never thrown up, not once.
Anthro, if you're still here, I made a post on my YouTube of a preview of what my VTuber avatar looks like on reality. If you want to go over and check that out, I'm gonna test that through OBS this weekend. Hopefully I can actually get that set up.
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not?
Yes.
Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think.
Hi.
We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
Yes, I made a YouTube
no, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame?
I'm gonna be testing
I'm talking about shame.
OBS
I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it.
I'm gonna ask my brother for the video on how to set it up, so you can watch it to help me out with that.
Actually,
I think he should be streaming right now.
Huh? Tell me what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he kind of showed me earlier, but I got a little confused about it. But with the avatar, you have to like, I think, set it up in the booth, make like the background part green, but then use the phone to like hook it up to PC or something for OBS and like make the background transparent so you can only see the avatar itself. But there must be a way like you can use it without like PC and mobile at the same time. Like, wonder if you could just do it all on PC.
So, you heard my...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much! It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that, happens to you a lot.
Did you want uppies?
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
I'm like, why do you need two devices just to set up your reality avatar on OBS? Like, I don't understand that. It's confusing to me.
Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Well, great view, right? I love coming here by myself.
Wow, it's beautiful!
We never had a lot of freaking rules on freaking Dark Souls. Holy crap.
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no. What do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me. Even after you helped me all this time.
Reality and
Let's
OBS
just have a
without using
casual
two devices.
conversation.
There has to be.
It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long. It might as well be true.
What? You're just a regular person.
I found a video here.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eats Flea is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you? Are you scared of me?
We don't find you scary at all.
Well, I guess you need a Let's View for it.
That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing.
So I guess the Let's View thing,
I make people realize that
to stream on OBS
no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything.
Video, Meow and the cat,
maybe it's hard to believe.
Showed me, though.
Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Aurora didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Of course I had to.
Yes, but Ororon's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Ororon and me. You deserve to learn the full truth. Ororon's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child.
Learn how to do
The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast.
I really want to do this.
The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Ororon's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Ororon into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Ororon would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Of course they do.
Yeah, I just saw it recently. I'm like, are you kidding?
Now you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Ororon, would be sacrificed in the process.
Same here, Asher. Thank God I'm not in this
wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state.
Yeah, babe, I'll see if
a
I can
suitable
get
candidate for the ceremony appears,
video
and now you have the chance to make things better.
To see if
of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed,
yes, sir.
and Ororon escaped with his life.
I live in Nova
Pathetic,
Scotia.
isn't it?
Well,
by not
Dartmouth
objecting,
and Halifax area.
I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroron would probably be dead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed...
For anyone who's watching, I have Twitch, so if you want to follow me on Twitch, my Twitch name is Paddlepause Gaming, just like my YouTube channel, so if you want to hop on over there and give that a follow, I would greatly appreciate it.
A simple investigation from Auroron would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that, but he still feels guilty. Auroron has a strong ability to perceive souls, more than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back! You don't look so good, Sealali. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much. It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Boogie! Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard. You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us? Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed.
She's kind of busy playing a game there, Asher, so I don't want you to disturb her, like, while she's streaming. Hey, Crimson!
Sorry, Asher.
How you doing, Crimson? That's good that you're doing good. Thank you for the follow. I'm doing Ororons Quest. Well, I don't know how long the quest is gonna be, but I'll probably just play like part 1 of it or whatnot. I think you spelled that correctly there. Yeah, I stream on YouTube. Just like I stream my Persona 5 Royal game is on YouTube as well.
Ah, you're already here. I was just about to come get you.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not bring up last night. I'm embarrassed about the whole thing. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the warriors from the stadium are on the move. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the various outposts. Given the quick response, things shouldn't get too serious.
Give me 1 second.
The stadium could always use more manpower, so you should join the forces here.
Just need to do something right quick. Oh, hey!
I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child anymore. He needs to take responsibility for his actions. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the Speaker's chamber. I'll accept however they choose to handle the situation. But I should be able to convince them to let me go back to my tribe first to deal with the attack. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, I'll talk to Shilonen right away. Don't worry, I never forget a promise to a friend. Thank you. All right, I need to start heading back.
Sheila didn't worry. The situation must be really serious. Oh, looks like a lot of people are headed to the stadium. Let's see what's going on.
I'm grabbing something while...
Traveler over here!
Perfect.
Our star Outlander has appeared. Oh, you're here! But, what's with the whole star Outlander thing?
Just my way of saying how awesome you are. We've got a real emergency on our hands, so this is the perfect time for you to show off your skills.
Alright, but can we get a quick rundown of the situation first?
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of our camps and outposts in the wild.
Yeah, I was just fixing up my bed sheets here, because apparently they like to slide off my mattress, apparently, so...
Yes, and the attacks are increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now, but I can't say the same for the adventurers and merchants stuck in the wild. Chaska and I have been searching for survivors and treating the wounded. We just got back, but we need to head out again soon.
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty, just in case my tribe needs me.
what about you, Mililani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
Oh, you done this quest before?
Yeah, that does sound important. No worries. Just leave the Children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished.
That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay.
It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that bodybuilding for nothing.
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly, be careful, everyone.
Oh, and some of us need to avoid getting contaminated by dangerous-looking substances. That will make my job a lot easier.
Koichi, do we really have to do this now?
It's alright. She's just looking out for everyone. Alright, let's hurry up and talk to the Pyro Archon so we can help the others.
I'm back. Oh.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Natlan are in danger. Look, I'm very interested in your recent adventures, but this is not a good time. So we'll have to keep our conversation
I want
short.
to venti too because I literally had his 4-star boat ready for him, but I didn't get him in time.
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. He thinks I'm being stubborn. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. The Gnosis does have that function, but there's more to the story. I will answer you honestly, but you must help me keep this a secret. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan.
Yeah,
but it comes at
like
a
I
heavy
do
price.
F2P, and I do put some funds on my accounts to get the characters I wanted and their weapons, but
which would surround the ley
mostly
lines and
on my
protect them
main
against
account I
abyssal corrosion.
use funds to get the stuff I need.
You can use souls to weave a net? But does that mean...
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. Souls are just another form of life. The cruelty of this method is self-evident. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, but also our memories and legends. Using the Gnosis means converting all three into material for the net, erasing our history and culture. Even then, the net can still become corroded. If we cannot find
I have to wait for your tribe money to come through?
Then all those sacrifices are for nothing. Given the enormity of the price, it's a solution I refuse to consider right now. I want us to win, but I also care about how we win, and what that means for us in the end. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk, but after weighing our options, this is our best bet. Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario.
Ah, okay.
Having a contingency plan is our duty.